unfortunately an incident has occurred. There is damage, been absolutely livid. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video back on the Driven 24/7 Automotive YouTube channel. Now, I wish this was a clickbait title, but unfortunately one of my cars got crashed into the other day. Obviously it's the Avensis SR, because this is what this video is about, and the Avensis SR is behind me. As I said, unfortunately this news is true. I've never actually had someone hit me, so let me explain what happened and let me show you the damage. Luckily, well, there is obvious damage there, but it's nothing really to worry about. But I'm going to share this with you anyway and show you the car. So I say luckily, I was actually ill because COVID finally got me after 2 years of not having it, as far as I'm aware anyway. It finally got me. So I was actually at home with COVID. I was chilling in the living room. There wasn't a lot I could do when I had COVID because I had it pretty bad. It affects different people in different ways, obviously. Anyway, we're not here to do an NHS COVID announcement. So what had happened was, so we basically have a corner house and we live on a crossroads. So I've obviously got the driveway which has my car, Martin's car, then this typically parks outside the house. But we park on a crossroads, so my car was outside the house, and what had happened was I heard a bit of a bang and an alarm. Now I know that this car has an alarm and it's pretty loud, so the siren started going off, and I said to Martin, I think there's been a car crash outside the house. Sure enough, I wander out there in all my COVID glory with slippers on and all sorts, big fluffy socks and slippers. I go out there and sure enough, someone has actually unfortunately hit my car. Now what I believe has happened is, so we live on the main straight of the crossroad, someone was coming out, look left, look right, this van thought it was clear, he's gone to go and Fiesta's gone to swerve the van. When the Fiesta's gone to swerve the van, he's hit my car. The van said it was his fault because he thought the road was clear, he didn't realise the Fiesta was coming and the Fiesta had nowhere to go, and unfortunately hit the side of my car. Now luckily it's a side where there's damage already on this car and luckily this car was involved. If I'd had any of my nicer cars, my Baths, I would have cried and been absolutely livid, but because this is an old car and because it's a side where there's already damage, that's how I bought the car, with some damage anyway, I really wasn't bothered. So there is damage, let's show you. Let's show you, let's do it. This would have actually been how my car was parked and the Fiesta's gone like into it, I think like that. So it's basically brushed up against my bumper. Now, this dent has always been here ever since I've had the car. Unfortunately, I just bought the car with that dent. But all this scraping up to about here, this is from the accident, damage, whatever. So I said to the guy, look, I laughed and you either laugh or cry in these situations. I said, look, you haven't done the dent, that was already there, I was honest. However, all this wasn't. Now, not being funny, this car, I mean, you can see there, it's got lacquer peel. The bodywork on this car isn't amazing, it's been repainted badly in certain areas. The bumper's probably been, yeah, I can tell over there actually the bumper's been touched up before. But because I am into me valeting products, I can probably guarantee about 80% of this mark will come out with a polish. So, unfortunately, the Avensis SR has suffered just a little battle scar, as they say, and that was me accidentally being involved in an accident whilst I was chilling in the front room. This got hit. So without making everything sound about me, I couldn't help but when I was in the living room and I heard that alarm go off and I knew my Avensis outside, I just had this feeling that something had gone into my car. If I'd been well, I would have been at work, this car wouldn't have been at home and it wouldn't have been crashed into. However, the good news is, because I was ill at home, the bad news is the car was there so it got hit, but the good news was I could run outside and be like, oi, what's going on here? So the guy said, should we swap insurance details? The Fiesta has actually had like a big dent in the wing. I don't know what damage the van had, but I said, look, not being funny, I'm not fussed, it's got a dent outside anyway, I'm pretty sure the marks will polish out. And that was it. Yeah, I was kind of a bit shocked that it was actually my car, like I kind of had an instinct it was. So yeah, I was involved in an accident which definitely wasn't my fault. So this is obviously a video I didn't want to have to make, but I enjoy sharing the good and bad things with you guys on YouTube. This is one of the bad things I've had to share. I'm glad it happened to this, even if it happened to my 100 NX. I'm glad something has happened to an old car of mine and not when I had my new finance, Baths and etc, etc. It's happened to an old car which already has damage, and luckily already has damage on that side, so now that damage is just a bit more worse than it was. But like I say, I'm really not bothered. So yeah, unfortunately an incident has occurred, as they say. Obviously the guy wouldn't have known this, but he has damaged a beautiful rare Avensis SR, but luckily it can obviously be saved. We'll buff it out and maybe I'll show you the results, which hopefully I'll get results from buffing it out, polishing it out in a video probably. So unfortunately this car was involved in an accident whilst I was sitting in my living room. So now I'm definitely not going to park the car on the corner of the road. I'll try and get it more in the road. I think definitely learnt my lesson with that one. Yeah, thanks for watching this video I guess. Have you guys ever been involved in an accident which definitely wasn't your fault? Don't call this number, but share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bad times, but is what it is. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. See you later. I don't know.